guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In tonight's video, I want to review Insidious The Last Key. Now, I just got back from the theaters watching this, so let's go over the movie briefly. Now, I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm a big fan of the Insidious franchise as a whole. I think they do good with the jump scares. I think they're a bit creative with them. The first two I did think was better than the third, and now I will say that this fourth entry is actually very good and ranks with the first, I'd say, as one of the best in the series. Now, January is known, especially for horror, of just getting terrible entries. Last year we got The Bye-Bye Man, which was easily one of the worst movies of the year. So I was scared going to see this, especially considering I already like this franchise, but I was pleasantly surprised. Now, this doesn't break new ground here. This isn't new ground for horror. This isn't a new filming style or anything like that. This is shot very similarly to the other three, but this is a prequel. So Chapter 3 was a prequel. Now this is the prequel that happens after that, and then we got Insidious 1, then we got Insidious 2. And it links perfectly. And the one thing I will say is that they've been doing a great job with these horror prequels, like Annabelle Creation, that last scene linking it to Annabelle 1 I thought was fantastic, and they did something very similar here, and I think they did it very effectively. I think that, I didn't realize that Insidious had this much backstory, and this really does expand on it a lot more and goes deeper into the further, as they say. Now, you will see a lot of the same characters here, and you will get a lot of the same type of scares, but I will say they got very creative with the jump scares here. So you will have a scene where your instinct will tell you to look in one corner or another corner, or the camera will trick you into looking into that corner, and there'll be a jump scare from somewhere completely else on the screen. And it was actually really refreshing. There's one scene in particular where you're just waiting for the jump scare, and there's like 30 different places the jump scare could happen, where I literally like jumped out of my seat along with everybody else in the theater, and I am not one scared easily. So I'd say this is a very good addition to the Insidious franchise. I'm very happy that they went this route. It did help explain a lot of the backstory. It did help explain how how Elise interacts with the further. It helped explain a lot more, and it fits perfectly with the first Insidious. So anyway, guys, if you're a fan of horror movies, if you're a fan of the Insidious franchise, I definitely think this is one to go out and see. It was a delight to see this in January, especially the first week when this is known for some really bad horror and bad movies in general, and this was a nice little gem in the midst of January. Anyway, guys, let me know down below if you plan on seeing this movie, what you think of the Insidious franchise overall, and have a good night, guys.